coach DJ Burrows with another touchdown run and the Alabama Warriors' 62-7 win on Saturday. I'm Robert Carter, and this is NJNtv. More on the Warriors' win in a few moments, but first, Gardendale's Miracle Field is slated to get a big financial boost from Congress. Representative Spencer Bacchus announced in a press release Friday that he has allocated $100,000 to complete the ball field for special needs children. The funds are an earmark as part of the Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development Appropriations Bill. A Bacchus spokesman said the bill has passed the House, but the Senate may not vote on the measure until fall. However, the earmark is expected to be a part of the bill when it lands on President Obama's desk. Miracle League organizer Jeff Dennis was thrilled at the news, saying, quote, "That would really put us over the top as far as being able to do some things." Gardendale police are warning the public of a possible scam. Lieutenant Marty Brown said that at least one person has fallen victim to what he called a flim-flam man who bilked the victim out of $1,500 for home improvement work that he never performed. Brown says it's a variation on a long-running scam that usually preys on the elderly and nearly always involves home improvement work of some sort. Brown says the scam artists may be what are known as travelers who come from northern states. The city of Fultondale is offering a $500 reward leading to the arrest of those responsible for vandalizing the city's unfinished children's park. Vandalism was discovered Monday morning by crews from the city's Public Works Department. Windows in the restroom facility were smashed and other damage was done to the exterior of the building. Anyone with information is urged to call the Fultondale Police Department at 849-5456. Sports and weather in a moment, but first this from the NJN Community Calendar. In sports, the Alabama Warriors are back to their winning ways. After a 62-7 thrashing of the visiting Crestview, Florida Thunderbirds on Saturday afternoon, DJ Burrows scored a pair of second-half touchdowns, each on the very first play of the drive, to put the contest well out of reach. The Warriors' record moves to 4-1-1 ahead of this week's home game against the Premier Football League champion Panhandle Crusaders. They beat Alabama by 6 points in the season opener. Kickoff is back to its customary 7 o'clock time, but the site has not yet been determined. If the lights at Warrior Field are not repaired in time, the game will move to Mortimer Jordan High School's Trotter Field. Keep checking NJeffersonnews.com for further updates. The SEC football coaches had their media days last week, and Monday it was time for local high schools to have their say. Coaches and players from nearly 40 Metro Birmingham schools gathered at the Gardendale Civic Center to meet the press. Here's part of what Mortimer Jordan's Greg Watts had to say about the Blue Devils' upcoming season.
They'll come in at 4 and work out and go up there and do special things, and they stay around. They don't want to go home. It's not like you'll come in and do your hour and a half and hurry and get out of there. They'll end up there. We'll be doing stuff at 6, 7 o'clock at night, and they're still there, doing things. And so I see a group of about 8 young men that are juniors and seniors that are involved in that offensive line, really building some bonds that could help us. And that's where you start. It starts with, it really starts with friendships and believing in each other.
And if you're keeping count, it's just 32 days until the start of the high school regular season and 40 days until the Crimson Tide takes on Virginia Tech in Atlanta. We're in for some stormy weather over the next few days as the front moves through the area. The NJN 4-day forecast calls for thunderstorms on Tuesday and Wednesday, with a slightly lower chance of storms on Thursday and Friday. Severe weather is possible. Highs in the upper 80s through the week with lows around 71 degrees. Expect more of the same for the weekend. Coming up in Wednesday's edition, Fultondale is placing a moratorium on alcohol licenses while it examines which type of businesses will get licenses in the future. Plus more from High School Football Media Day, and in Wednesday's edition of the North Jefferson News, it's our annual Community Progress special section, North Jefferson Today. We call it catchy name, huh? Pick up your copy at newsstands everywhere or subscribe today by calling 631 888-8716. And that is NJNtv for Monday, July 27th. If you haven't yet, you need to check out our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com, search for North Jefferson News, and sign up to become a fan. And there's always our website at njeffersonnews.com, and you can follow us on Twitter at NorthJeffNews. I'm Robert Carter. So long.
Touchdown, Alabama Warriors, number 15, TJ Burrow.